Hi everybody, it's Drew White. We're going to take a couple of minutes here to go through some course care items, such as filling divots, fixing pitch marks, raking bunkers, where to drive, how to drive the golf carts. So stay tuned and let's get started. We're here on the 10th fairway. We're talking about divots. So not all divots are created equally. So we have two types here. As you can see, we have your traditional deeper divot and then one that kind of just blasted everything off. So if you have one that doesn't leave much turf behind, just kind of blasts it all into pieces, we're going to go ahead and discard those pieces, grab our sand bottle that is on the carts, and sprinkle a little sand in there, leave it mounted up a little bit, but give it a good step and a swipe, and be on your way. Now with these bigger divots, we want to make sure we replace these. So these things, when you actually take a closer look at them, we tear it apart a little bit, you can see how much soil and roots are attached still. So what this is going to do, this is going to allow this piece of grass to grow back into the fairway. So if we line it up with what our divot was, give it a nice good stomp, one, that divot's going to disappear, and two, that's going to regenerate new roots and grow back into the fairway and heal up a lot faster than the sand and seed. So in short, if you take a big divot, replace it. If you don't, use sand. And thanks everybody. All right, so now we're on the green, and as you can see, we made a couple pitch marks. You can see one here that's fresh that we just made. You want to take your divot tool, the ones that we have on the carts, the single peg here, or the more of a fork type style. Either one works. The main thing you want to do is make sure you're pushing in to the center. So you're sticking the divot tool in and you're pushing in there. We don't want to come in here and pop up, because what that's going to do is that's going to rip all those roots from the center of this and kill these grass plants. So these ones, in and twist. You can twist in, you can push in, and give it a nice tap, either tap with your foot or tap with the putter. As you can see, right next to it, we have a divot, a bow mark on the green that wasn't fixed. Now that's going to take a while to grow in, because now that those grass plants have to grow in from the outside in. So it's going to take a little bit of time to do that. So if we fix bow marks correctly, they're going to heal in much quicker. All right, so as we're driving through the golf course, when we're taking carts, you'll notice some green and white stakes throughout the fairways and the cart signs. The cart signs have a little arrow to direct you where you want to go. So this one on 10 is showing you to go to the left. So what we want you to do is, after you hit your shot, your approach shot going onto the green, is we want you to make your way to the cart paths. We do not want to cross these the traffic stakes, just because we're trying to control where cars go and the wear and tear on the golf course. And also, I get a lot of questions about, should I drive in the rough, should I drive in the fairway? Driving the rough is okay. Driving the fairway is a little bit better. Just make sure we're not making any tight turns. We're not slamming on the brakes or slamming on the accelerator to go. All right, everybody. Now we're unfortunately found ourselves in one of the bunkers. Just took our bunker shot. We want to grab the rake. Whether you want to grab it before you take your shot or after, it doesn't really matter to me. But what we want to do is, when we're raking, we want to do a nice little pull and then a push. A nice pull and a push. A pull and a push. So that's going to leave a nice smooth and level for the next member. What we don't want to do is, when we're done hitting, we don't want to just grab the rake twice. We want to make sure we exit the bunkers on the low side, on the non-face side. And also, to help with rake placement, we have put down some white spray paint in a T fashion. So we want to return the rake on the white tees. Thanks everybody. So I hope you learned something from those tips on course care. Hope to see you soon out on the golf course, and look forward to a great golf season.